Good morning, everybody, and welcome back for your weekly energy forecast and oracle reading. Okay, so as we do every week, let's get straight into it and let's see what energetic weather we have for us this week and what hacks there are from Spirit as to how we can make the most of this week for ourselves. Okay, let's tune in. What energy is here for the beginning of this week, being Monday and Tuesday? We have the Ten of Swords. Okay. As I tune into the energy of this, I'm getting this feeling. Enough. So this could be, again, this seems to be carrying through, it feels like. End of cycle, letting go of the past, walking away from even more of what no longer serves us. I do hear the word triggers. Again, it feels like we were triggered throughout last year. It seems like there's a little bit more triggering in the beginning of this week. Let's ask why. Okay, they show me that overlap energy again. It's like we're in the dregs of the 2023 energy that we had to deal with. So it feels like 2023 is going out kicking and screaming. Now I'm actually feeling myself getting annoyed just hearing that. It's like, no man. Okay, they're reminding us here that as we go forward, we take 2 steps forward, we take 1 step back. 2 steps forward and 1 step back. So it just feels like this last little bit of January that's left, it's like the final, 2023's final hurrah, okay? So if you're feeling triggered, if you're feeling anxious, worried, stressed, nervous, depressed, sad, just see it as it's leaving me now. It's going. And I'm hearing Spirit say in the beginning of this week, just literally breathe. Okay, breathe your way through whatever is coming up for you. Breathe your way through whatever is triggering you. Okay, because they show me so much more light coming in. And as I'm sitting here, it is so hot here in Durban. I am literally melting, and the sun is shining beautifully. It's a beautiful day, but wow, it's hot. But it's just, they show me so much light is coming through at the moment. And the more light that comes in, it's like more darkness is seen, if that makes sense. So the more light our bodies hold, the higher vibration energy that we hold, it pushes to the surface what just doesn't serve. It's like if you walk around your house at night in the dark, the house is spotless, right? As soon as you put the light on, then you can see, oh, that's out of place, and that's a little bit dusty, and that's cluttered. We see what we don't always see. So whatever is, but then again, they're saying this is also constructive. So don't think, oh my God, the beginning of the week is going to be hell. Just see it as, okay, whatever is being triggered or upset or whatever is being ignited in me, what is it? How can I sit with it? How can I make sense of this? What can I do with this energy that's actually coming up for me? Because, thank you, I should have said this in the beginning. Look at this lady. She's walking away from the darkness towards the light, towards the dawn of a new day. Okay? All right, let's get some further elaboration from the wisdom of the oracle. They also show me it's an end of an even bigger cycle. So I know that, I think it's Pluto that's coming out of Capricorn and moving into Aquarius. That is the end of a massive cycle. Huge, 20 odd years worth of a cycle. So it's kind of understandable that this energy will go out with a bang. Okay, let's get some elaboration from the wisdom of the oracle. Chaos and conflict. So we might be feeling a bit conflicted on the inside. We might be seeing a lot of chaos or conflict in our outer world. We all know there's all sorts of drama happening all over the world. There's war here and war there, and it's just awful. Now, as we know how collective energy works, at the end of the day, we are literally all one. We are all one consciousness. So whatever is going on over there, we are going to feel it over here because we're all one. So I'm also hearing Spirit say be very discerning at the moment. So whatever is coming up for you emotionally, ask yourself, be discerning. Is this what I'm feeling even mine? Or does it feel like it's coming from elsewhere? And to that end, I'm hearing the words cut your cords. So this is negative cords of attachment, just cords of heavy energy, just cut them. And a very simple, easy way to do that in your mind is to visualize a big scissors. In your mind that you're holding a massive scissors and you're going all around your energy field. Just visualize cut of what no longer serves you. It sounds dilly, but it works. Everything is energy at the end of the day. I want to read out the message of this card as well, just because. Where is it? 33. It says, opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that serves you well. As you become unmoored by it, scattered to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself that you no longer need and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal, projected outward and causing disarray. You may find yourself at cross purposes with somebody else, facing a storm you feel you can't control. Yet every storm passes and chaos leads to a reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of a situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time where you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. This is a time to understand rather than to be understood. So that can also really apply in our internal world, feeling conflict with ourselves. And maybe that conflict within ourselves will manifest in our external world through possible conflict with others. And I'm hearing Spirit say, just stay in your peace. Just be peaceful. Come from a place of peace. Very difficult to fight with a person who's peaceful. Okay? All right, let's get some further elaboration now from the, what is this deck called again? The Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. Let's see what comes up. This one grabs my attention. Sage. Be devoted and committed. So when I tune into the energy of this tells me that no matter how we feel triggered, no matter what's going on around us, whatever is going on, stay committed and stay devoted to your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, whatever it is that you're working so hard towards. Keep your eye on the prize, okay? Don't let anything throw you. They're reminding me of a tree. Again, this often comes up. That tree, that big oak tree that is so solidly rooted and grounded in the earth, as in rooted and grounded in faith and trust, okay? So it's so strong and so rooted that it's, you know, it can go with the flow of a storm, right? The winds can blow and the, you know, and the storm can just really make a huge chaotic ruckus, right? But because the roots are strong and firm, it stands. And also to be flexible at the same time, because a tree's branches and its little leaves and things, it has to be flexible. So be rooted in who you are, be rooted and grounded in your goals and your desires, but also be flexible and go with the flow of life a little as well. Be flexible as you're working towards whatever it is that you put your intention on. Okay, let's get some further elaboration from, what am I saying? And I just dropped them all on the floor. Once again. Oh my hat. Okay, let's see. What do we have for the middle of the week? Let's look at that. Wednesday and Thursday, what guidance is here for the middle of the week? I'm torn between two. Let's take them both just because we can. Okay. Let's see. The first one I drew is the Knight of Swords, and stuck to it was the Nine of Cups. Now, the Knight of Swords speaks about action, movement. As you can see, this man is sprinting full steam ahead here towards his goal. But what I love about this card is, if you look carefully, why must he run incredibly fast when there's a motorbike there? The motorbike will get him there a hell of a lot easier and quicker, okay? So with this, I get, yes, fast forward movement in the middle of the week, things starting to pick up the pace, but try to keep it simple. I'm also hearing Spirit say, allow yourself to be supported. You don't have to do it all by yourself, okay? Ask for help. accept help if it's offered. We're not meant to go and do things all by ourselves, and we're not meant to do it the hard way. Let's do things the easy way. Okay? And then you'll get what you want, as in the Nine of Cups. This card means wishes fulfilled, getting what you want, joy, abundance. Okay? So when I tune into the energy of this, I get the sense that manifestation will be incredibly fast. We all know that the speed of manifestation is increasing all the time, okay? But we may physically notice it in the middle of the week, okay? Getting what we want a lot faster than what we thought. But then I'm also hearing Spirit say you get what you expect. So be mindful of what you automatically expect. What is your default setting for expectations? Do we expect things to go pear-shaped because they've always been pear-shaped before? Or do we now expect something different? Or do we want to expect something else? Okay, something better. This or something better, I'm hearing. Okay, let's get some further elaboration now from the angels and ancestors for the middle of the week. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Okay, tuning into the energy of this, I'm hearing Spirit say it's your time to shine. Okay, so in the middle of the week, don't, be confident. Don't be afraid to showcase who you are, what you've got, your gifts, your talents. Show it. Let people see it. Now is not the time to play small in the middle of the week. Because I'm hearing Spirit say, that thing, that situation, whatever, you want that, now go get it. But a small, shrunken person is not going to get it, okay? You've got to step up and be, oh, wow. Okay, they're saying be a match for what it is that you want, okay? In other words, let's use an example. Let's say if you want to be the CEO of a company. The only way you're going to be the CEO is if you act like a CEO, you see? So step up. I'm hearing step up. Show the world who you are and what you got. Have that confidence. All right, let's get some further elaboration from the wisdom of the oracle, and let's see what comes up for us midweek. Not for you. In this process, okay, you may discover certain whatevers that are just not for you anymore, okay? So for example, let's say you've always wanted a red dress. You always wanted this red dress. You go into the shops, you try on every single red dress you can find, but then you get distracted by something else and something better, but it might be blue, right? So in your process of pursuing your goals and your dreams and your aspirations, don't be surprised if you encounter along the way what it is that you actually don't want, okay? Also, they're saying with this, you might have to, I want to say, reassess your goals. It could even be the timing of it. There should be small adjustments to whatever your goals and dreams might be. Okay, so don't take that as a no, you're not going to get what you want. What they're saying is you might not get what you want in the shape or the form that you think. Okay, and the reason for that is because it's been limiting. There's just a better option or a better way of doing it. Or what you do get in the end will actually be way better than what you anticipated in the first place. So midweek, don't be surprised if you bump up against what it is that you don't want in the process of pursuing what you do want. Okay, now let's get some guidance for Friday and the weekend, and let me try not to drop them all on the floor again. So what do we have here for Friday and the weekend? What energetic weather is here? This one, the Page of Cups. Now, as soon as I see this, I hear the words unlimited possibilities. Okay? So as we navigate this week, as the week goes along, we may discover other opportunities or other possibilities that we would otherwise never have considered. And I'm hearing Spirit say, just be very, very open. Now, because this suit in the tarot is cups, it's to do with emotions. So in other words, if you are open to a new relationship, if you're wanting to meet somebody new, or if your relationships have been going through a bit of a tough time, this card is talking about an up-leveling. And that can manifest as a healing if you're in a current relationship, Or if you're wanting somebody new, the weather is phenomenal for that. I'm hearing Spirit say, just be open to unlimited possibility. And I'm also hearing, don't convince yourself of what can't happen. In other words, let's say you want somebody new in your world, or even a new opportunity that is deep emotional meaning for you. Release your limited thinking around what can't or won't happen. You'll be surprised, okay? Sometimes we get what we want and something better. Sometimes we get what we want way more than what we thought. I hope that makes sense. It's a bit jumbled in my head, that message there. But I'm just hearing, stay open to unlimited possibilities. Unlimited possibilities for fulfillment. Okay, let's get some further elaboration from the wisdom of the oracle for Friday and the weekend. This one, Treasure Island. Unlimited possibility again. Okay, so this is about abundance, prosperity, and it doesn't have to necessarily be an abundance of money that you're after. It could be an abundance of love, an abundance of opportunity, an abundance of friendship, an abundance of happiness. And I'm hearing Spirit say, come this weekend, open your arms. Come the latter part of this week, open your arms to unlimited possibility, because all of us humans, we can be incredibly limited in what we want for ourselves and what we try and manifest for ourselves. Sometimes we accidentally limit ourselves by thinking, well, I can only have this, or I can only have that because I think that's the best for me. The universe always knows better. The universe is much more, or God or source energy, what have you, is much bigger and much more vast than what our minds could ever be. So I'm just hearing Spirit say, open your mind, be open to possibility, be open to receiving. Don't limit yourself in any which way or form. Okay, let's get some further elaboration now from the angels and ancestors. Be brave and honest. Night. When I tune into this, it's got like a bit of a romantic energy. I want to say like the knight in shining armor, right? So this card is saying to you, be brave. Exactly that. Be brave. Be honest. You know, be yourself. Be authentic. Be real. Be true with yourself, with others, and what you really want in your world. Okay? Because when we come from a place of ego or being fake, we never get what we want. We only get proof of what we don't want. Okay, so be brave and honest and open, and be open to receiving. Okay, let's get some further elaboration now from the Gateway of Light Activation. Let's see what our souls are up to this week. Let's see what guidance is here for us. Okay, this one grabs me, and that one too. Let's see, what do we have? Oh wow, okay. For once, we don't have that other Arcturian card that we always get. Okay, this one says karmic board clearing, energetic clearing, rewrite your story, live your truth. Wow, is that not all we were just talking about? But how beautiful is the card though? Okay, let's read out this card's message. Let's see, what do we have? Karmic board clear. I don't think we've ever had this card actually. Interesting. Okay, this card says, if you're being overwhelmed by a traumatic memory or a painful event, know it's because this old energy is no longer serving you, and that your spirit is calling for it to be released. That's what I'm feeling for us in the beginning of this week, Monday and Tuesday. I just lost my place. Sorry. It says, this card comes to you at a time when you are ready to surrender old ways of being and old stories. Know that receiving this message means your energetic self has been taken to the karmic board during sleep or meditation, so that your light body can be cleared of all karmic blockages and stories. All fears, phobias, challenges with partners, relationships, feeling of being misunderstood are being released now. You are ready to move forward. That is exactly what this card is about. Okay? So, very interesting. Then we have the Temple of Truth. Now, isn't this a brilliant follow-on from this card? It says, throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. Look at that. Look at the gateway. It reminds me of the 1111 gateway. Okay. Let's see. Temple of Truth. Let's see what that. Oh, they show me activations this week. So if you're seeing 1111 a lot, this is confirmation you're on the right path. But when you see 1111, immediately pause and go, okay, what's my thought process here? What am I focusing on? Get it into alignment. Okay. Temple of Truth. I'll get there eventually. Okay, it says, when you are brought to this space, you are being reminded of the importance of your identity and your self-expression in this lifetime. Acknowledging who you are, who you have been, and who you are becoming is so important for the unfoldment of your path. There's an old story that the truth hurts. This gateway reminds you that in fact the truth heals. Your truth is your truth. And it's important for you to honor it with every facet of your being. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. This isn't the first incarnation of which you have felt the importance of honesty and authenticity, but it may be the first in which you've had full freedom of expression. This gateway coming to you today is a message that there's something buried deep inside of you that you haven't expressed, and this is causing energetic blockages on your ever unfolding path. It is a time to love yourself enough to honor the feelings that are rising up in you, for they are divine guidance that will bring you into greater alignment. I love that. Okay, I feel like we need another one. I'm telling a little bit of a story here. I just had the analogy of being scrubbed, being sandpapered. So it feels like the beginning of this week we might feel like that, like somebody's taken a scrubbing brush, like we're being sanded to reveal the beauty that's underneath, to reveal our true self, our true gifts, going after what we really want. Okay, what else do we need to know? Lemurian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace. Yeah, didn't that message come through with one of the cards earlier? Approach things with grace, be gracious, come from a place of peace in the beginning of the week. All right, let's read out that card's message. Lemurian seed codes. Okay, this card says, you are a highly sensitive being. You might feel that this is a curse, but this card is here to let you know that it is a gift. It indicates that you've spent lifetimes upon lifetimes living with a giant shield up to stop the world seeing the real you. But you're a highly unique soul with incredible gifts that are worth sharing. Through embracing your uniqueness, you can help many others embrace their own. This lifetime is a more graceful existence with less defense and more trust. It's not about protecting yourself, but stepping into the space of surrender and revealing your true self. I'm hearing Spirit say that's the key to everything this week. To set yourself free from old stories, old limiting beliefs, revealing who you really are, being honest, being authentic. How liberating that feels, you know, to drop the mask, drop the armor, and to just be yourself, you know. When you are your true self, everything is easier. It's just easier, right? So that's what comes up here for you guys for this week, for all of us. I hope that has helped you. And thank you once again for being here. And let me know in the comments below how you guys are feeling, what you're experiencing. And wishing you all a lovely week. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.